Alright guys, we're out on a side job. Got a 97 Nissan Altima. Oh, hey, how's it going? Crank no start. And we're gonna diagnose it. Let's see what's going on. More than enough battery power. Can you do me a favor and go ahead and crank it real quick? I want to see what everything's doing up here. Okay, we're good. You're good to take the key out. Have you ever done a timing belt on this?
No.
No? Okay. How long have you had this car?
About a year.
Okay. It's flooded too. It's a 97. Should have a flood back mode. So all I did there was hold the gas pedal for about 15 seconds, allow the gas to flow back into the system, so that way it's not flooded. I was hoping it would just crank over, because that would be a simple fix, right? But it's still not as bad. But my biggest concern with it having 200,000+ miles is the timing. Okay, the timing belts do stretch. Usually they have a life expectancy of 120,000 miles, but it is case specific. A lot of motors they're called interference motors, so when the timing belt breaks, your valves and pistons run into each other. Thankfully, what you have here is a non-interference motor. So if that timing chain did stretch a little bit and the timing did jump, your valves and pistons won't run into each other. So we'll be able to take all this apart and just do a timing job on it. And so it would just be, you know, something fairly simple. Simpler, you know. But I would just have a few things to check before we go down that route. But I just want to let you know that's kind of where I'm leaning towards. I'm gonna have you crank it. Okay. Oh, I think I left the key. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, stop. So cylinder 1 has no compression. If we have no compression across all 4 boards, it is going to be a timing chain.
Was that just for me messing with it?
No. So over time, your timing chains just stretch, and like I said, it is a case-by-case scenario. Not all chains will stretch the same. If you didn't have this car the entire life, you don't know how the previous owner drove this car. So they could have been really hard on the car, high revved it, could have been a teenager, you know, there's a lot of other factors that you don't know what happened before. So whenever you got it, you know, you inherited someone else's problems. And honestly, it is better to fix this than try to go and buy another used car, because right now, if you go buy someone else's problems again, you know, you're stuck with out money for a car, and then the problems, and then, you know, you just keep going like that. Instead of just like this is, it should be fairly simple. So after I check all 4 cylinders and verify that there's no compression across all 4, the next step I'm going to do is just take off the valve cover, kind of look at the front chain. So your chain sits over here in the front. It is a overhead valve cam, twin, so there's 2 cams here going on each side. You got your intake, or your exhaust and your intake. Once I take those off, we'll crank it again. We'll see how everything's running. If we see it skipping and stuff, then that's where we go. If we take it off and the chain is completely off, which is another possibility, then we know it's the chain, and then I can quote you out the chain and stuff from there. Okay. And that is something that I can do. It probably won't be able, we'll have to schedule another day for that to get done. Okay. Awesome. Let's go ahead, try number 2. Yeah. All right. 2 of the 4 already don't have it, so I'm gonna assume these other 2 don't. We'll just take this off and verify.
So you record your videos and you edit them all?
Yeah, so I record them and then I'll edit them. It depends. So if I have time the same night, because I have a 2-year-old, so I juggle a 2-year-old. I'm just recently divorced and I have a full-time job. So I do this, I'm a full-time mechanic. And I do this on the side for fun, and I just love helping people, you know. There's a lot of people here in Albuquerque that can't afford shops. Shop rates are really expensive, and I understand that. I went to Phoenix for 3.5 years to get the education I needed, and I came back so that way I can try to help the community. So before me and my ex-wife separated, I was actually doing this, and I had about 25 clients, and then just stuff started going south. We went our separate ways. We're fully divorced now, and everything's in the favor of both of us, you know, and the kids, so we have split custody and stuff, which is nice. But I lost a lot of my clientele when I got out of the industry. So I started the LLC and I moved all my stuff into it so I wouldn't lose anything in the divorce. I lost a lot of clientele. So I've been rebuilding the last couple of years, getting my clientele base back, and it's nice, you know, it's good again. Huh?
I really don't know anything about mechanics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. And you know, it's a lot of this is these are complex machines. They very much are. And you know, what you did, I don't blame you, because it did act 100%. My only concern when we turn it over is, I don't know if you hear that. There's no compression being built, so that's across all 4 boards. So that's why I wanted to just immediately I came and checked that. And we don't have any compression, so we'll just go from there. It is going to be probably, like I said, a timing chain. It's nothing that I can't do. There we go. And you, what do you do for work?
I'm an electrician.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What got you into that?
Just needed a career.
Okay.
I was like, my same thing. My daughter was born.
Ooh. That'll fall.
The falling here, the falling here. Oh, there it is. It's right there. See it on the side? A little piece.
Right here?
Yeah. It's like a little piece. Yeah,
chain's
which is, yeah.
chain's nice and tight. That's kind of surprising.
The chain's missing?
No, I said that your chain is nice and tight. I said that's kind of surprising. There's a lot of sludge. Go ahead and crank it real quick. Let me see what's going on.
You gonna get it again?
Yeah, go ahead and do it again. Okay. Well, everything's moving the way it should. There's no... Fuel comes in here. No compression. Chain is tight. It could have jumped a tooth.